To become a better leader of tomorrow in just a short amount of time, subscribe to our Raj Shamani Clips channel. You spoke about like this is also like a integrated approach to a media house, and then eventually just making sure that how are you making content exciting for people to consume in a way that they learn something, right? So what do you feel are the challenges? Because entertainment, people spend a lot of time there, and specifically India, where people believe that their education stops after the degree, right? Where people are not excited about continuing their learning or going to I was studying that the business conference is a business that in India it's like nothing, right? Then going for the alternative courses, upgrading themselves, learning new skills, all of that in India, like right now the market is super small because at the training, coaching, the whole era is not here, right? The things, in fact, there was like part-time degrees, all of that is not that big here as of now. And entertainment is throughout big, like whether you're a kid or like you're an 80-year-old, it's just you spend a lot of time. So we have time and we have money to spend, but we don't spend on education. So what do you feel like there's a major challenge? Do you see that the country is shifting now towards education, or what do we need to do to bring that change?
So I think propel ourselves to be a global superpower. There's no question that everyone's realizing that we may not be underskilled. And skilling now is a word which is a weak word, right? Because mostly think of it as carpentry, masonry. Skilling today for everyone is just upgrading themselves. So yes, I think people are coming to the slow. The reason it's small is because it's slow realization. But the prospects of it are massive. That everyone's going to have a knock on their door or a penny dropping moment is a given. And I think people are facing that. And in fact, actually, when things slow down, the actual acuteness of wanting to do that. That's one. Second, your ability to use your wallet share for something where you feel this will take my career to the next level. Or instead of my 8% increment, I'll get a 40% or I get re-rated. You'll spend a lot more money for it. And third, I've come from the entertainment media business. It's very difficult for people to pay. So I've started cable TV, and we charge 200 rupees for the second channel outside of a Doordarshan channel. And today, the average cable bill in the country is 75 rupees. So for one more channel at that stage, in 1990s, people were willing to pay 200 rupees. Today, in 2023, 24, people are averagely paying 75 rupees. So that's elasticity of wanting to pay for consumption of content is low. So most of the people, even when you're looking at content, is mostly free television.
Exactly.
It's substantially subsidized. Yes, you're paying some small cable bill, but actually it's free television. You're not paying per view. So entertainment actually is very difficult to monetize. And which is why whenever an ENI or a PwC has always projected that we'll grow at this percentage, we're always lagging behind because of the consumer paying. And just advertising cannot support an industry to take it to the next level. So it's a very big industry. Just day before yesterday, I was talking to someone very senior at Levers, and they said, this entertainment industry, the noise of that and the soft power of it is 100x. But actually, the total revenue of the entire industry is half of Unilever's, or half of Hindustan Lever.
Wow, what, really?
It is. I mean, in some sense, it is. Yes. And so if you look at that context of the movie industry and movie, by the way, it has that noise, but in media and entertainment, the share size is 9 to 15% for big screen entertainment versus everything else that you go there, and advertising comes there. So I just wanted to put that analogy that people will pay and pocket share for gratification for upping your career is going to be 10x, 20x, 30x than the same wallet share for consumption of entertainment. Now, I would only caveat one more thing. Recreation of going on a break or a holiday, whether it's whitewater rafting or whether it's climbing Mount Everest or whether it's just chilling on a beach, that part people have an experience and that people will spend for. But that will spend for because in their mind, it's memories. You're building memories. It's companionship. You're taking your parents or you're taking your girlfriend or you're taking your family or you're taking your kids. You're taking photographs. And that's memories. So that's a different classification from entertainment.
So recreation is going to be big.
So
and entertainment, like content consumption is going to go down.
It is big. I don't think it's going to go down. I think it's going to get more, but I think it's going to get refined in a very different sense. But you asked me the very specific question that between learning and your priority for career enhancement versus your self-consumption and gratification for being entertained. I think the propensity to want to pay will be 20x, 100x for upping your career goals.
Very interesting take, and it's true because YouTube has spoilt us for sure.
Yeah, but
Because of
YouTube is
few
not
views.
learning.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking of views of the
Yeah,
end. Like I'm
yeah.
coming from the content point of view.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I
And
would pay
but our
for a
memory and
course
attention
more than I pay
focus-
for.
And your memory and attention focus. See, because learning is about revision also. It's a little bit, it's just because you can consume last 15 days you consume, I challenge you to remember what it is. But when you're being taught and you're upping your career on something, there is a context where you'll get that peer-to-peer learning. You'll have a mentor to work with you. So it's not about just consumption. TED Talk is great to open up your mind, but it's not a major takeaway for growth. It's a phenomenal aspect of opening up your mind, which is evolved. You can take an evolved mind and make it even more evolved. But it's not the same as saying, because of that, I can work in a boardroom or I can get a 30% career enhancement.
No, and it's true because I can think about my life thinking about where I've spent in the online subscription models, right? And I bought a course for $1,000 without thinking even for 5 minutes for it because I thought that, okay, it's gonna really improve me, my life, my everything. And I'm still considering whether should I buy like an HBO membership or no. The idea is because I feel, दूसरी जगह मिल जाएगा क्यों HBO का इतना महंगा लूँ US का, right? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So the propensity to buy
But I
at a
hope for
course
that
like super
$1,000 you
high.
finished the course, because I doubt whether you did.
No, I did.
You did. Okay.
I take one
No,
course at
I
a time.
wasn't trying to say I doubt whether you did, but I'm saying most people don't.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, most people don't, because the intent is pure, but then the willpower to complete is a very different thing altogether.
So I've been there. I bought 2 courses before and I didn't complete it. And because I didn't complete those 2 courses, I'm like, okay, now anytime I buy, I'm going to complete it then and there.
Yeah.
Because my intention is super high at that time. And if I complete it in like 48 hours to 72 hours, I'm going to complete it.
Yeah.
If not, then
Yeah,
it just goes on.
Yeah,
I never come back, never do it.
Exactly.
It's just, but that's also, you become, it's like...
But even the subscription model for anything you do today, why is it? Otherwise, you could get a subscription for less than 1 year for a gym or for a gold card or a silver card or anything else. Now it's like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And it's a little bit about why are we a prepaid telecom market versus a postpaid telecom market in this country. 95%, 80% is a postpaid market. And only 20% is what you would call, I'm saying, the reverse way around.
Prepaid
Yeah,
market.
prepaid versus postpaid. So that's the trend. That's the consumer spending trend.
Prepaid versus postpaid.
It's a little bit like I said, I'm a nuggets and a chapter guy.
Hey, isn't it fascinating because the developed economies, they have postpaid culture more than the prepaid culture,
Yeah.
right? Because they
But their
utilize
wallet
their
share
credit.
is very boring.
Boring as in?
Well, boring as in preconceived, premeditated, more or less fixed, not moving with the elasticity that's the dynamism of countries like India, Vietnam, and others, and and the developing world.
Because we got everything right now, no?
Yeah.
Like in just 5-7 years, we've just changed so many
and
options.
we've got such a diverse set of our population. We might be 1.4 billion people, and you might say, there's rural India. Thankfully, our rate of extreme poverty is coming less. COVID, I think, has really damaged it a little bit. But if you look at the different demographics and how the different demographics spend, it's something for everybody.
Thank you so much for watching this clip till the end. For more such amazing, insightful clips, please subscribe to our channel.